Speed, the only objective measure of skill. Being fast means being good. Sorry, paladins. I get it. You're skeptical. What does speed have to do with player skill? Well, after this video, I'm sure you'll understand that it has to do with everything. Let's think about it. Indisputably, the most difficult thing in the game is Mythic Plus.
I mean, how could it not be with how much complaining there is about it?
And what is the central aspect of Mythic Plus? The timer. I think you can see where I'm going with this. Maybe the reason Mythic Plus is just so hard is because we're going about it the wrong way. We don't need throughput or defensives. We need speed.
Six says the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
We've talked about this. You're supposed to be more supportive. Let's get to the bottom of this by breaking our little study into 4 categories. What race we're running, what race we're running, what class we're running, and lastly, the gear we need. First, let's establish how we're going to be measuring speed. While we could just find the single biggest instance of speed, it's Blink by the way, it feels better to run tests on a consistent track that we can easily compare. So let me introduce you to the raceway for today. The Big Wall in Pandaria. Also known as Serpent Spine, thanks to the wonders of managed democracy, Pandaria has built a massive wall to keep the bugs out. It just so happens this makes the perfect racetrack. We'll be racing from the start of the wall here all the way up until this point. Also, no mounts. We're trying to find how fast we can go, not how fast our collectibles can. Obviously, this includes dragon riding too. Or is it sky riding now? Whatever. Tomato, tomato. Same thing. We'll be timing each of our tests, finding the exact combo of things to go fast, conclusively deciding what's meta for next season of Mythic Plus.
That was really slow.
That wasn't a test. Now, we just need to figure out what race we're running. Well, not like what race we're running. We already covered that. More like what race we're playing. Whatever, you get the idea. We of course have Night Elves with a passive move speed buff, albeit a small one, though it does get a bit larger while stealth. Zandalari with their own move speed buff, but only if they worship Gronk, I guess. Then we've got Goblins with their quick little dash, Dark Iron while indoors. Sorry buddy, I already picked the track. Hey! Blizzard buffed racials! What? I can't hear you. Oh. Yeah, on 1107, Blizzard took a trip to the racials and did some adjusting. One of these changes is making Worgen's active move speed buff stack with other active move speed buffs, which is odd, but hey, it lets us run fast. So, guess I need to become a Worgen? Do you think you could help out?
Sorry, I don't bite.
So there's 2 main ways to become a Worgen. 1, drink their blood. Gross. Or 2, get bitten by one. While getting bitten doesn't sound fun, all these dogs seem kind of polite, so I'm sure they'll be nice about it. Bite me, bite me, bite me. Bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me. Oh my god, it hurts so much. Oh my god, is that my kidney? Ow, oh god.
Is your friend okay?
Another kidney.
Yeah, I'll be fine. This is normal for him.
Oh, the blood. There's so much blood. Oh god, it hurts. Oh my god.
I think we're good to leave.
You sure? You got what you came for?
Now that that's over, and we know what race we need to go the fastest, now's the time to find the real engine of our speed, our class choice. Now, we've got a few frontrunners that come to mind. The Druid. Typically the go-to frontrunner when it comes to speed sets, we've got quite a lot of passives amping up the cats out there. Starting off, of course, we have Cat Form, giving us a 30% movement speed buff. Then we've got Feline Swiftness, granting us another 15% movement speed buff. And then the actives on top of that, whew, this boy gets flying. We've got Dash, giving us another 60% for 10 seconds, Stampeding Roar to extend that 60%, and lastly, Barkskin with the Wild Stalker Hero Talent tree tops us off with another 10%.
So, how are you going to test them?
Becoming a druid, obviously. Thankfully, becoming a druid isn't quite as painful as being a Worgen, despite kind of being the same thing. Lore is weird. If the lore is anything to go off of, it seems like what druids are known for is sleeping. Alright, seems counterintuitive, but if it gets me going fast, I'll work with it. It's go time. Now comes the simple part, and that's just running it down. Fun fact, WoW has a built-in timer. Just a quick /timer, and... So let's just see how quick Feral, the standing champion of speed, can go. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's really hard to make running in a straight line look entertaining. We'll just save the runs for the end. But hey, 41 seconds. Though it didn't feel that fast. Let's try and go faster. Next up is the monk. Now everyone knows monks can move, but I don't think people quite know just how much faster they got in War Within. Of course, we've got the old classics like Flying Serpent Kick, Tiger's Lust, Wind Walking, and Roller Chi Torpedo. But for some reason, Blizzard thought this wasn't enough. Monks now have Jade Walk, a passive 15% speed increase while out of combat, Bounding Agility extending the range of roll a little bit, Flow of Chi giving a 5% movement speed buff while above 90% health, and lastly, and most absurdly, Lighter Than Air, perhaps my favorite single addition to the class in a decade. Lighter Than Air gives you the ability to double jump to activate a dash after every roll, including rolls granted by Celerity, Time Spiral, and of course counting Chi Torpedoes. But no, this isn't just a cute little passive, because for some reason, it randomly includes water walking. This isn't important for our goals, I just think it's cute. So obviously with all these new toys, I've got pretty high hopes for the monk. Maybe my personal favorite would just have to be the fastest kid on the block.
Okay, so what's your plan to become a monk? Are you finally going to go to therapy?
What? No, I'm already becoming a monk. Should be any second now.
Why do we fight? To protect home and family, to preserve balance and bring harmony. For my kind, the true question is, what is worth fighting for?
Will all the buffs make Monk the new champ? Will their double jumps and rolls break the sound barrier? 37 seconds, about as fast as the druid. All right, nice. All right, moving on. Okay. We've got one more candidate, and I've got some high hopes. Hey! We're going to focus on Outlaw Rogue for reasons that will become very clear very quickly. To start us out, Outlaw has Fleet-Footed and Hit and Run, both giving us a flat 15% move speed. On top of that, we have Shadowrunner making us move faster while stealth. For actives, we have Sprint with a fat 100% speed buff for 10 seconds, improved even further by, you guessed it, improved Sprint, and even further by Featherfoot. And then we have Grappling Hook, a pretty unassuming dash-like ability until you look at the hero talents. Death's Arrival lets you reuse Grappling Hook 3 seconds within using it. And with 2 charges, that's 4 Grappling Hooks. That's gotta go fast. So let's see how Rogue stacks up. What? Wow, alright, it's not even close. Guess we're becoming a rogue?
Hey there.
Hey.
You need something?
Oh, I'm just looking.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later.
Now with our class and race settled, now into the real hard part. How are we gonna amp up the speed? So, I've got no idea where to start, but I've got a good idea of who does. The guy who knows things is nearby. I think we can just stop by and ask. Oh, guy who knows things, what is the secret to speed?
Huh? Who goes there?
Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. Dude, I already told you. I just know lore stuff. I can't help you.
Oh, right. Yeah. My bad. So, yeah, I just kind of looked it up on Wowhead. Here's the basic game plan. Obviously, we're going to need a lot of speed gear. The best way to do this is to buy a bunch of BOEs off the auction house, which I don't have the gold for, but we'll cross that road when we get there. Outside of that, we've got various old enchants for speed or trinkets. Lastly, we also have the Long Strider Azurite gear, though I'm not sure how we'll get that nowadays.
Can't you just go get a Heart of Azeroth?
What do I look like, a time traveler? Oh, I've got an idea.
I hate when he says that.
All right, champ. Basically, I want to go really fast. In order to do that, I need you to be a rock again so you can give me a heart.
Champion!
No, it's okay. I already figured everything out. Just stand right here.
Champion!
I'd like to see how things used to be.
You got it.
Thanks, champ.
Champion!
With our Heart of Azeroth, we've got two things we need to do. First, level this bad boy up.
Though I'll spare you 2025 Island Expedition gameplay.
We also need Azerite gear, specifically gear with the Long Strider trait, which gives us move speed based off our highest secondary stat. As a rogue, we're going to want leather pieces, specifically the Flash Powder Hood from Toll to Gore, Venture Co. Forget it, the chest from Motherlode. Then to round it off, we want the gold tasseled epaulets from Freehold. Thankfully, we only need to run the normal mode of these dungeons since the bonus doesn't scale with item level. It also means we can repeat the dungeon if we get unlucky. With our heart leveled and Long Strider buff stacking, we've now got 24% move speed at all times. This is easily our biggest single buff of the whole kit. Now it's just a matter of buying a bunch of BOEs for way more gold than I have, but don't worry, once again, I've got a genius idea. Yeah, I'd like to make a withdrawal.
How much?
All of it, minus the troll sweat.
Here you go.
Thank you. I may not have a lot of gold, but I do know one way to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money. Gambling. Oh boy, do I love gambling. Roll the bones. It's as easy as that. With our winnings, we managed to pick up all the gear we needed. Mostly random level 80 greens with speed on them. Though we're actually running Shadowlands crafted boots to put an old speed enchant on them. Outside of that, we have gems and enchants with every color of gem to ramp up the speed diamond from War Within.
6, why is our credit card bill so high?
Okay, so I might have actually lost all my gold. Good thing there's always WoW tokens. Don't gamble, kids. Now's the time. We've got all the speed we could possibly imagine. Now there's one thing left to show it off. Now that was satisfying. And I'm happy to report that we were able to bring the race time down to 20 seconds. Though we still got to test this in Mythic Plus.
See, I told you it was dumb. Turns out item level and all those fancy buttons we have are pretty important. Who would have thought? Well, I guess he's currently occupied, so I'll handle the outro for today. Thanks for checking out the video. Let us know down below how you feel about the new format. Of course, before we leave, we also need to thank our lovely channel supporters. Here's their faces. If you'd like to support whatever this is and help repay all that debt for the speed gear, come check out the join button down below. Thanks for watching. Okay, I think he's had enough. Let's go help him out.